Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Bubus. What's going on, guys? We are the Bubu Future. My name is Dave, aka General Future. This is Minnie, aka Sierra. And we are the Bubu Future. We sell clothes, housewares, accessories on our website, on eBay, on Poshmark, on Depop. And this is just our morning show just to spread the vibe, just to put it out there. You know, we've been putting our clothes and our findings and our offerings on the internet for so long. And sure, like, people come and find them just because it's the internet. But really, like, the secret sauce is that we get to put ourselves out there and give people a little bit more context into who it is that they're buying from and what it is that they're buying.
Nice, yeah.
And, you know, in the process of buying and selling things online, one of the things that we deal with, you know, occasionally are returns. And, you know, especially in the world of clothing, where the fit is so personal, it's very difficult to communicate a clear sense of, like, the whole quality and the state of an item, like, over the internet. Sure, we try. We spend a lot of time, like, taking pictures, writing descriptions, putting down measurements. So, you know, by looking at the descriptions that we write for these items, you should have a good idea of, like, how big it is, and through the pictures to, you know, see what it looks like. But nothing's perfect. And a lot of times we get a lot of, not a lot, but a lot of times, let me stop saying a lot. Sometimes, sometimes we get returns from people who buy the item and, you know, they find that this happens much more rarely. They find that it's not as described.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Which is good for us, bad on them for not doing it. It's like a shame on me type of situation for the buyer. Or for the seller, I mean. If we don't do a good enough job describing it and the seller's expectations are totally
Sorry, I was confused
mismet.
for a second.
But then, you know, the situations that we were talking about this morning, like, we have the pictures, we have the measurements, but with this one denim jacket with the leather fringe that we sold, what was that, on Poshmark? Something about that return, like, really rubbed me the wrong way. And I think it was when we looked into the return comments to see, like, the reasons why.
They didn't return it, though.
Oh, they didn't. That's right.
Yeah,
not even. They just left a review.
Like, nasty review, yeah.
This whole time I've been talking about
I didn't even
returns.
read it, but I remember you telling me about it.
Right.
I don't need to.
They didn't request a return. They just left us a 1-star review saying that the jacket was too small. It fits like a children's small or extra small, but we didn't label it as a children's. And yeah, it's a hot topic for us. Obviously, it triggers us. So I wanted to take a little bit of time and share that with the people out there. Like,
for sure.
what are the things that are going through our mind when we get a return like this?
Right. Yeah, like, I think that's a good topic.
Yeah.
It's just perspective.
Absolutely.
Just sharing as, like, what was going through our mind as sellers, and also as a buyer, what happens when you decide to return something.
Yeah. True.
Whether it's the return, I mean, I guess all return issues or reasons are legitimate, but sometimes they're, like, clearly not. And I'm just saying, but people that just, like, wear things and, like, return them.
Oh yeah.
And they claim that the size doesn't fit. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard in this, I feel like, in any industry that ships things or sells things online. The returns, I've always heard people talk about returns being the hardest thing.
Yeah.
Or shipping and things arriving. But yeah, I mean, I feel like we try our best.
Absolutely.
Especially since I also am an avid shopper. I would never want to lead anyone astray and hide things. We want to show you, we price our items to reflect
the quality
of, I'm not here trying to, like, hide things.
We're not trying to pull one over.
Yeah, because you're going to see it. Like, I don't understand. So that's not our, whatever. And
that's
I don't even know where I'm going with this, but we're pretty open to conversation. So it just with people that have issues. So if you do have an issue with something, I would say just always shoot the seller a message.
Certainly.
Usually they're very responsive. I've had sellers just be like, no. And that's taught me in return just to go straight to the platform and put in your, not complaint, but like issues there. Yeah, because they'll take care of it. Because sometimes, but also if it's just something little, just, like the size thing, going back to that, they could have just shot us a message, or they could have just
returned it.
Try to return it.
Yeah, we would have taken it.
And the thing is, a lot of these platforms are, especially Poshmark, they're very gracious. And of course, they're always going to side with the buyer, but then also in these instances, I don't know. I feel like I'm like all over the place today, but usually Poshmark is very forgiving for both the seller and the buyer. So if you're a buyer and you really get something that is like not what it was listed or a little off, like if you complain to them, they will give you your money back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, this isn't like, it's usually on the cheap when people like offer really, really low, like low balls on things. I'm always like, when I do end up, and I just end up accepting it, there is a part of me that has a feeling that, oh, this person is going
to scam me,
to complain, because I had this one time happen with another pair of jeans, and this person was like an avid, I think they were buying it to resell, and honestly there was some puckering on the jeans because it's not like a quality jean.
It was just
it's
a jean
made for the masses. I think it was like a Madewell jean, but like just the fabric, because it's not like 100% cotton, and they lowballed me for 12. I was like, I feel like said yes, and then they complained later and wrote this. You get to read whatever their gripe is, and it was such a sob story. Like, I feel so uncomfortable accepting these jeans. And I was like, okay, I get it. Just give me back the jeans and take your money back. My mom ended up taking the jeans. She loves it, but yeah. I don't know. Sorry, I just rambled.
No, I think that's exactly what we're looking for, as far as you providing some color as to both sides of the perspective when it comes to returning things that you purchased online.
And this person bought this jacket that we were just talking about. Should I even say for $5?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they like lowballed, and I was like, just take it because it was something fun that I bought.
Right. It wasn't like a serious piece of like
it was like a Forever 21 denim jacket with fringe.
Yeah, I think I remember when we picked it up. And
it was around the time.
It could be this would be fun for someone to wear to like a festival.
Yeah, for sure.
It was that kind of intention.
Yeah, and we put all the sizing and everything. I even put it on. I tried everything on that we sell just to see like.
Just
it fit me. I mean, maybe I am smaller, so maybe I could be child size, but it's not made for children. It wasn't like Forever 21's child line. I don't think it was, because they would have been a lot smaller. Maybe it is,
we can
but
take a
like
look at the pictures. I took a look at the pictures.
It could be. I could be wrong, but the measurements are there. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I know.
It doesn't matter, because the real issue here, the real issue for us as sellers, isn't necessarily the business impact. The fact that person sent us back a $5.
They didn't send it.
Or
left a review.
Again, like regardless.
Yeah.
I'm trying to point out the fact that the issue about these returns, the thing that like really like triggers us, is it makes us feel as though people think we're trying to rip them off.
Right. They are coming at us as if we're the manufacturers. A lot of people, like, something's wrong with this jean, or like it doesn't zip up, like doesn't hit me wherever, like just weird things like that. And it's like that's not my territory. That's not our territory.
Exactly.
We're just here try to recycle these goods and show them in a way because we think they're cool. They could be useful for some part of your life. But yeah, that is the triggering part. It's the 1-star review, like a 3 or a 4. Like, come on, let's be more realistic.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever given anyone on those platforms like a 1-star review. I always, even the ones that have like wronged me.
Yeah, it seems a little bit insane.
Unless, it's just...
Maybe we should look into getting it removed.
No, I don't think it's worth it, especially on
Poshmark?
Because we have so many more other
good reviews.
It doesn't matter. And I feel like when people see those reviews, you can kind of tell, oh, this person's like off the record. Yeah.
It's like when you're going through like Google Maps
They're
reviews.
mad at me
like
for saying it doesn't fit. It would be me saying, like, if I didn't leave any measurements, even then, you're taking a chance on a $5 jacket.
There's always a chance that it's not going to fit.
Yeah.
And I don't know. The
people just like to, and yeah, I take all these, like, when we get these kind of reviews, it does like initially,
yeah.
Oh my God, me, just because we care so much.
Right.
And it's like, really, I don't want anyone to feel like they're getting gypped or whatnot, but it's just the people that just run to the reviews and will just write their feelings on the review. I just don't understand that. Yeah, and it doesn't matter because this isn't going to affect our livelihood.
Of course.
It really isn't, but it's just like that energy, it's just icky.
Right. And, you know, I had talked about how that as soon as the email notification comes in and it says, like, you know, someone left you a one-star review, or
did you delete it? Because I didn't see that.
I don't recall.
Okay.
But the thing I want to point out here is that, like, those things, like, this return happened like just yesterday, was it? All I'm saying
review
is that,
a couple days ago.
This review. I keep calling it a return.
It's not a return.
Yeah.
But at this point, I'm just like, give it back to me.
Like, they're the far minority as far as, like, total number of transactions.
So yeah, so small. Mm-hmm.
But they do take up, like, an inordinate amount of thinking, like, thought cycles about thinking about what may have gone wrong or what did I do incorrectly.
Yeah.
And I think, you know,
it does, but when it's that ridiculous, it's just...
Yeah, when it's something like this that you can't help, you know, I'm not even trying to coach or tell you what to do, but it's just pointing it out, like...
Yeah,
there's people out there that...
Yeah, that's why I don't really care.
I don't know what it is that they wanted out of this. I mean... Yeah, I guess they could have done a better job reading the
Yeah, and there's people like, there's customers there's a spectrum of them. Mm-hmm. And that's just one end of the spectrum, honestly.
True.
And I've seen, it's just how it is. And it's, sometimes you just want to be like, send this jacket back to me, or send these shoes. I did that once many, many years ago.
Yeah.
This person bought these, like, I sold these, like, they were like lightly used. Like the bottom had just like a little bit, but it was a great shoe, and it was like $100-something Nike shoe that I sold for like cheap, maybe like under $30.
Wow.
Or maybe 40. And this person received it, and I still remember where they live. They received it, and then they dared to complain that they were used, but I had wrote in the description that these are used shoes, they're not new. That's why they're priced that way. And I messaged them and I was like, hey, if you have an issue with these shoes, feel free to return them back to me.
Yeah.
Because at that time I was like, I will find someone who's grateful for these shoes. But yeah, I think, anyways, to add to what you were saying, it's, in the beginning it was a lot harder, but now I'm not saying it's like, I don't, like, whatever, like, I still care, because if there are areas where we can improve,
of course,
and learn,
definitely.
I want to do that.
Absolutely.
But I forgot where I was going with this. But yeah. Oh, so I try not to take it personally. It's not personal.
Yes. Ultimately,
it's not personal. Yeah, it only feels personal because it's something that we personally picked out. But this, I had to get back into.
Right.
The business mode. Like, even people...
I think it's always a good reminder and, like, exercise and habit to at least just, like, we're talking about this, but then also, like, it's good to talk about it, and then helps you just be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure if we were to talk to any other sellers out there, we could share
of course
many similar stories. It's just the game. It's just the game.
That's why I'm on I'm on Reddit on our flipping and our reselling, and it's people just complaining about buyers.
Yeah, and I'm just thankful for. Yeah, you read those stories, and I'm like, I don't have it that bad.
Yeah.
Like, there's some crazy people out there.
True.
Just being crazy.
It is what it is.
Yeah, and so I'm glad that this is. I'm sure we will have different. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll
in
feel
the future,
differently about it in
the future. Who
yeah.
knows? But I feel like we try really hard to make each transaction just like
go well
and personable, and with care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I feel like people do notice that. We do get a lot of great feedback. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that is true.
Not focusing on the.
So if you haven't checked out the feedback, check out our feedback on our eBay store, on our Poshmark, except for the 1-star review from that lady that.
Oh, that and the and then that necklace, which I'm like, whatever.
Poo-poo.
It's always people that.
Yeah, I mean, if the feedback and the reason for the 1-star was directly linked to something that we can improve as part of our process, absolutely.
Totally.
But if it's just a 1-star thing for a person to complain about how a transaction didn't meet their expectations because their expectations were either misplaced or mismanaged on their part, sorry, there's nothing we can do about that. We did our part.
Yeah. The expectation thing is.
It's huge.
It's another interesting aspect of this.
I think that's a big part of why it is that we're doing what it is we're doing here. This is another way for us to add more context and to clarify the expectations. Hey guys, we run our business out of our home.
We're just trying our best.
You're gonna get stuff that comes from us.
Yeah.
Everything that we are picking up, inspecting, listing, we literally do our best to make sure that we acclimate, familiarize ourselves with each item as much as we can, so that when we go ahead and photograph it, list it, we are able to capture that in as good detail as necessary to help you see what it is and see the value in it. Anyway, I know it probably felt funny to talk about inside baseball, the inner workings of our business on this, but thank you for talking through it with me here today.
I hope I made sense, because
no, I mean, again,
it's just the double coffees this morning. I'm just rambling, but yeah.
Okay. It is what it is. I'm sure people will be very interested to hear that aspect of it.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks guys for watching. This was the Morning Bubus, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.